I'm Donnie Dunn, back here on thezite.com with part 2 of the 6 tips that I used on my 150-pound weight loss journey. They're the same 6 tips that I use today, and they're the same 6 tips that you can use too on your weight loss journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? In case you missed part 1, I just want to set the context one more time when you hear the rest of these tips. I'm coming at it from a completely different perspective than you're probably used to. These aren't canned, generic tips telling you to eat less, exercise more. Not going to happen here. I'm coming at it from the mental perspective in terms of we need to stay locked in, and we need to stay locked in permanently. And I'm also trying to come up with ways to avoid the #1 enemy on our journeys, which is hunger. So keep that in mind when you take a look at these next 3 tips, and if you haven't already done so, check out part 1. With that being said, let's get started. Number 4, your diet is your lifestyle. When you're beginning your weight loss journey, and if you're like me and many of us that have struggled with weight, and I mean really struggled, you can't look at this as a temporary solution. You have to go into this thinking that, okay, I'm doing this for the long haul. I've struggled with weight my entire life. I've been thin, I've gained weight, I've gone through the gauntlet of weight loss, weight gain, I've gone through everything that you can think of, and now I'm ready to permanently make a change. So when you hear the word diet and you speak the word diet, it's okay to use that term because your diet is what you eat on a regular basis. It consists of the foods that you habitually eat. Now, in terms of picking the right diet for you, come up with a list of foods that are your weaknesses and you know you need to stay away from. Then come up with a list of foods that you want to incorporate into your daily living routine that you know are healthy. Lower in fat, not processed, lower in carbs, whatever diet you plan to stick to. Get those lists together. And for the foods that you want to stay away from, obviously, it's a mental game. You have to make the conscious effort to stay away from those. But you can start thinking of alternatives. Think of alternatives that you can substitute for those foods that you craved. Not everything has to taste like cardboard. Not everything has to be fat-free, carb-free. There are healthy foods and healthy alternatives for anything. Be creative. Check out some of the recipes that I have on my channel. For me, some of the alternatives I came up with for food that I used to love, pancakes. Who doesn't miss those, right? I can't have them being on low carb, so I did some thinking and I came up with a low-carb protein pancake. Pretty damn good if you ask me. Same thing with the sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle. That's my holy grail of recipes. I came up with a goddamn sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle that's low carb. Yes. So, be creative, and it takes time, and it's going to take some effort. But the deeper into this you get, the more results you see, and if you factor in the other tips that we discussed in part 1, making the conscious decision to avoid those foods and incorporate healthier foods into your lifestyle is going to get easier and easier. Number 5, prepare your meals ahead of time. I can't begin to tell you how critical this is to long-term success. It's something that I still do today, and it's something that you should be doing today to make sure you're staying on track. The last thing you want to do is let hunger cravings get the better of you. It's easier to fight hunger off when you're not experiencing it. We can be tempted to get fast food or to stop on the way home at a convenience store. But if we have the food on us at all times or as a backup in emergency situations, it's going to prevent us from having the need to go to those stores or to go through a drive-thru to try to find something that's on our diet. Whether it be tuna packets for your snacks, protein powders, protein bars, anything that can get you through the day to make sure that you're staying on track. You don't want to be in a situation where you're at the beach, at an amusement park, out with friends, at a friend's house who's having a party and they didn't prepare any food that you could have on your diet. Well, if you always have prepared food with you, you're never going to be put in that situation. Make sure you get into a habit. Take the time the night before, the morning of. I typically do it the night before because it's easier. I get it out of the way so that when I wake up in the morning, all my foods are prepared that I need to take with me throughout the day. So definitely prepare your meals ahead of time to put yourself in a better position to succeed. Lastly, number 6, keep a video log of your progress. This helped to keep me accountable for results that I wanted to achieve. So not only did I keep a video log of my progress, but I also set milestone dates and target dates to where I thought I could achieve a certain goal. And my goal wasn't necessarily in pounds, I used pant size as my goal. So I started in like a mid to high 40s pant size at the start of my journey. And for whatever reason, I kept all of my old pant sizes from when I gained weight several years ago. So my 32s were still there, 34, 36, 38, 40, all the way up. I kept all those pants. So what I started to do is I lined each pair of pants up in the closet by size. And I started setting milestone target dates for when I wanted to fit into those pants. And if you go back and look at some of the vlogs that I recorded during my journey, I reference those and I reference those target points of when I wanted to be in a particular size pair of pants. Even if you're not sure that you want to share your story publicly like I did or like others did, the video logs for me served as a form of therapy. I didn't really know who I was talking to, but I felt like I was talking to somebody and it helped. I would go back and I would watch those and see where I was and see the differences in myself. And it made a world of difference. And I'm so glad that I recorded that because a lot of people are seeing my journey and it's helping a lot of people to start their journey. I hope you guys enjoyed the 6 tips that I used to lose 150 pounds, and I hope that you can incorporate these into your lifestyle and into your journey. If you think of things that I didn't think of, or you have ideas that have helped you on your journey, let me know. Comment below. I'd love to interact with everybody on these because it not only helps me to evolve and be a better mentor to people, but it also can help to improve my lifestyle because you never stop. The journey is never over. It always continues. Remember, movement initiates change. It doesn't matter how you do it. It just matters that you're moving in the right direction. I'm Donnie Dunn. Thanks for watching me on thezite.com. We'll see you next time. Get a mentor. I wish during my weight loss journey that I had somebody to talk to, someone who had been through what I have been through, someone who had gone through all the weight gain that I have gone through in my entire life, and someone who has succeeded, because it's a really lonely road when you have no one to bounce ideas off of. Now, I'm not taking anything away from personal trainers or people in ridiculously good shape who've never had to worry about that, who've just had a knack for fitness their whole lives. Those guys are great. They help people. They push people to the next level. More power to them. But sometimes it's just nice to be able to talk to someone who's been there. Someone who's been over 100 pounds overweight. Someone who's been 50 pounds overweight. And if those personal trainers or those fitness experts have been there, even better. But if you can get your hands on a mentor, someone within your circle of friends that has been there and succeeded, it's going to be huge for you. Because I'm noticing now that the people I'm helping and the people I'm talking to, they are so appreciative that I have been where they've been because I know exactly what they're experiencing. I know the emotions, I know the hunger, I know the cravings. I've been through it all and I've succeeded. I kicked its ass. And I'm glad that I can share that knowledge, and I'm glad that I can share that motivation and that passion that I have. So if you can, find a mentor. If they're not local, look online, look on Twitter, look on Facebook, join groups, find people who have been where you've been. And please, by all means, reach out to me. I have been where you've been. I can't say it enough, and I know what you're going through. So if you need help, you need tips, feel free. I'm everywhere. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. If you want, I'll open a friggin' Instagram account if that's what it takes for you to get a hold of me. Shit, I'll do Pinterest too. Why not? But bottom line is, find a mentor and get someone that's been where you've been. Hope you guys have enjoyed these tips. They have been a lifesaver for me in more ways than one, and I hope that you can incorporate those into your lifestyle. I want to thank everyone for watching me on thezite.com. I want to thank all my subscribers on YouTube for supporting the movement, supporting my channel, and there's more to come. Stay tuned. I'm Donnie Dunn. Thanks for watching.